As the national outcry against the Trump administration's immigration policies grows, we're seeing more examples of how families are being broken up, and not just at the border. Like this Wisconsin man, a father of 4 American-born children who is in federal custody and is set to be deported. Franco Ferreira was brought to the U.S. from Argentina when he was just 13 years old on a visa, which later expired. That was back in 2001. As we say, he became a father, a family man. But then over the years, he has had several traffic tickets, including driving under the influence, a broken taillight, and driving without a valid license. His family and activists are fighting to save him from deportation. His ex-wife spoke at a rally to support him.
This is not okay, taking a father away from their children. My kids are young and they don't understand right now. And trying to explain to them, they just cry.
So that was Alicia Ferreira, who now joins me live with their 3 kids, Gianna, Aaliyah, and Franco Jr. Good to see all of you. So this is very difficult circumstances. You just met with Franco, who is still in custody. How is he? What is the status of this deportation?
Well, when we visited Franco, you know, he was very happy to see his kids. Tears of joy, a lot of tears. He is, you know, he's scared. He just wants to be with his kids, and it's very emotional, you know, mentally hard, just to be taken away from your kids all of a sudden. So he's doing his best to stay strong.
So, Alicia, if you could explain, you know, how it got to this point. While we mentioned that, you know, he came as a kid and he had the visa, it expired, but then how was he apprehended, detained? What were the circumstances that have him now in custody facing deportation?
Yes, so that's correct. He came when he was 13 in 2001, and his visa had expired. When he was 13, he was in middle school and not able to really follow up with his papers himself. So, so that kind of, you know, went to the side just so he could finish his education, finish high school. When we were together, we were married, and we applied for his papers, his legal residency, and it fell through. So he got some really bad legal advice saying he didn't qualify for DACA. So he was advised not to apply for that due to the DUI he obtained in 2013. So he, you know, obtained a different lawyer to try to figure out what he could do. And he has worked tirelessly trying to hire different lawyers and figure out what other ways that he can get legal status, a legal work permit and driver's license to be here and support his kids. He has, his whole life has been trying to do that, to be here legally. And then, so we are
go ahead.
Just praying and hoping that the DACA in July will follow through with that and be able to set him free and be with his kids again.
And what were the circumstances that put him in this in custody right now? Was he surprised by, you know, being told that he's about to be deported? How did that happen?
So he was driving, he was taking, actually my kids, dropping them off to my house because it was my placement time. He did have a broken taillight and he got pulled over. He got a ticket for that, which he paid, and it kind of from there, everything kind of went south, and the immigration ICE was looking for him, came to his work, and was trying to find him.
He's been told he will be deported. What's the timeline now as a result of, being in custody. What's your understanding?
We're not sure.
Do you feel like you have any options that will assist his situation?
I feel like our hope and for my children and for any other families in the situation is that Ricardo Wong is the person who can help my family. And Christina Newman, they can help my family. They can help our family stay together. My kids need their father. They're devastated. When we went to go to see him, they're just devastated. They're torn. They don't understand. They just want their dad. They want to spend their Father's Day with their dad, and they don't understand why. They really don't.
Very tough situation.
And it's just heartbreaking. We're praying and hoping that DACA we can move forward with that in July, and that's
I know
we're praying for that.
You and your family are holding out hope. Alicia, thank you so much to you, your children, Aaliyah, Gianni, and Franco Jr. Thanks for your time.